Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tasha. I thought I should change my intro a bit and say my name in the beginning so people can remember. It's complicated, whatever, YouTube stuff. My name's Tasha. Welcome back to my channel where we analyze mental health, or specifically Amber Lynn's mental health, and come up with ways that she could improve her mental health, but she doesn't. Girl World has been exploding. I am a little behind on all the drama. I'm not really here for drama like that. There's plenty of YouTube channels that are like that. Teddy, holy shit. My dog's freaking out at me. Anyway, this channel is not so much about covering drama, although, like, I still am going to cover a little bit. There's so many channels out there that's about covering drama, but this channel is primarily mental health. So for today's video, I want to react to the live stream that happened last night with the phone call between Amber and Alexis. To catch you up a little bit, Amber admitted that she is still with Tommy in a previous live stream. I have a clip from when she answered one of my questions again. I told her, so what happened was Amber went on live drunk and was just being a brat and being obnoxious. And I told her that that's a symptom of her BPD, because another thing about BPD is the impulsivity, and specifically impulsivity to consume substances, so to smoke weed, to drink, to do drugs, stuff like that. And I told her this is a symptom. Just watch her response.
This entire live is a symptom of my BPD? I don't think so. What is the symptom? Can someone help me out here? Why are people so mean to you? It makes me sad. Because I'm fat.
No,
it's just easy to be
you're
like mean to a fat person.
Terrible. Yeah, I was really mad that night. I was really mad. I went and sat on the couch and smoked a you know what, and I was still mad. After that, Alexis publicly announced that she was no longer going to be friends with Amber after her going back to Tommy, after apparently Tommy said some really awful things to Amber, and I'll touch on that when we get to that point in the live stream, but we have a good idea of what she said, of what Tommy said. I was watching this last night and I was hyped. I am absolutely on the Alexis side of things. I think she's got a good head on her shoulders, and I'll point out why in this video. I'm actually watching, because this live stream was deleted off Amber's channel, so I'm actually watching Bottle, and they're actually really funny. I think Bottle carried us through the live stream era. If anyone remembers the live stream era after after Amber broke up with Beck, or Beck broke up with Amber, sorry. Jeez. After they broke up. It is very hot today. We have a heat wave, and I don't have a fan in this room, nor do I have air conditioning. And the way that it's going, it's just going to get hotter and hotter, so I'm definitely going to have to move my filming space, which is a little annoying, but what can you do? I also tried the e-girl blush thing. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm almost 30 and whatever. It doesn't matter how old I am. I can play with blush. Okay. With that, let's get into the video, because I know I'm going to have a lot to say about this video. Please excuse me fanning myself. It's very hot in here.
Alexis. What is happening right now? Like, genuinely.
Someone messaged me and said you're talking about me. So I was like,
hold on.
It's set up for Alexis.
Nervous. Can you guys hear her?
oh my god.
Alexis, you hurt my feelers.
you hurt mine sometimes too.
So people were saying when Amber was giggling in the beginning and then even made that, like, you hurt my feelers. Some people were thinking, oh my god, this is so staged. It's not staged. It's Amber feeling uncomfortable and trying to break the tension by giggling and making jokes like that. That's my interpretation of it anyway.
Listen, I'm in love.
I'm not here to sit and talk about Emily with you.
So, my question is, like, why did you have to
Okay. She's putting down her boundaries, I guess.
do this, like, publicly? That's
First of all, from what we have talked about, I thought you liked him.
Oh yeah, Alexis went to Oh Lordy, It's Jordy for a live stream. I haven't watched it. I might later. I can definitely stream it. Watching the Oh Lordy, It's Jordy stream. It's 2 hours long though, so maybe I can find a recap video.
No, I don't like him.
Okay, well, anyways, I was planning on actually never speaking to you again.
Mm-hmm.
I just am, like, so fed up, Amber. Like, I love you, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to find somebody that's good for you. But I don't think that it's her. And I'm sorry if you don't agree. I'm sorry if others don't agree. But I just feel weird about it. And I had my reservations before anything came up about her.
Okay, but the thing is, like, you've dated a lot of people.
So Alexis is like following her gut intuition. There, she had her reservations before everything came out about Tommy. So I think Alexis has a good head on her shoulders.
About her.
Okay, but the thing is, like, you've dated a lot of people while we have been friends. Like, I fully
Bottle cut out a portion of that where Alexis went, whoa, wait a minute, Amber. I've only dated like 2 people in this year.
support that, like, you have your opinions. Like to go and do that, like, you've hurt me on a level that's just, like, not okay.
I hear you, but I told you that I didn't want to talk about Emily with you anymore. I was like, can you just separate these relationships? Like, I don't care if we live in the same state. I don't have to be her best friend. And if you guys break up, I'm still gonna be here.
But I'm not. No, that's the thing where it's like, I want to be with Tommy for, like, ever.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, she is living in La La Land of, like, I want to be with Tommy forever. Girl, you just met this person. You've already come up with a future for this person. I mean, we knew this, but she just reiterated it there. Like, when I was dating Moose, well, I mean, we're still dating, but when I first started dating Moose, I wasn't immediately like, oh my god, I'm gonna marry this man and I'm gonna have babies with this man and we're gonna have a life together. And that's not what dating is for. Dating is to feel out your partner, to see if you're good for each other, if your lifestyles coincide, if you get along. And we've had animals together, and that's part of learning more about your partner. I didn't want to marry him straight off the bat, and I mean, maybe one day we'll get married. I mean, we've been together for 5 years, but I've never once been like, I'm gonna be with him for the rest of my life. We both understand, and this is what I love. One thing I love about our relationship, we both understand that relationships end. They just do. Whether we like it or not, relationships do end. So we're not in this La La Land fancy whatever of, like, we're gonna be together forever, babe. Like, as long as we still love each other and we're still both benefiting from this relationship, good. But we both understand that it could end one day. Doesn't mean that we wanted to. Doesn't mean that we're looking forward to it. It just means that we're down to earth in that way, that we understand that. And that's something that Amber doesn't. She doesn't understand that, yes, relationships do end. They can end. You might be in a very good, healthy, stable relationship like I am with Moose, but we both understand, I'm just repeating myself, but there's always the possibility that your relationship could end. Because things change. People change. Situations change. That's neither here nor there.
How many times have you called me crying your eyes out?
Because
the most outlandish shit that she has said to you.
No.
Do you not remember?
No.
Sometimes.
Yes, and same
Gaslighting. She's gaslighting.
with Tommy. Like, she's never ever gone through something like this. Like, this has been so hard for her. And then, like, for her late fiance to be, like, talked about in the way that she has, it's horrible because she was such an amazing woman. Like, it's not okay.
Well, maybe she should have taken the time to heal before she got
Oh my
into a
God.
relationship.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Alexis. Yes. I think collectively when Alexis said that, like, look, there's someone even in the chat saying Alexis is such a slay. I mean, and yeah, other people, you're not going to be with her forever. Thank you. You need to be brought back to earth here, Amber. You really do. When Alexa said that, I think we all collectively were like, yep, I'm jumping on board Alexis's team. Absolutely.
Alexis, I'm not doing this actually on live. Like, genuinely. What was
You
the
know how
point?
many times she said that? I'm not doing this on live and I'm hanging up, but she kept stringing the conversation along and she kept wanting the conversation to go on even after. Even though she's saying these things. You know what? I think they're both a little immature. Alexis is more mature, but she's still not quite mature. I don't know. It's hard to gauge. I don't actually know how old Alexis is. Some people say she's 22. Amber said no, she's in her late 20s. So is she my age? I don't know. But anyway, let's continue.
Because you aren't always accountable when it's private, when we have a private.
Okay, that's fine. Like, I don't have to be fully accountable. You don't have to be fully accountable. It doesn't matter.
Why not? Why not?
Because I have to be fully into this.
Because you aren't always accountable when it's private, when we have a private.
Okay, that's fine. Like, I don't have to be fully accountable. You don't have to be fully accountable. It doesn't matter.
Why not? Why not?
Because
Yes, you do. Yes. You both need to be held accountable for your actions. Amber, Jesus.
I just fully don't understand. Like, I just don't understand, and I never will. And
Give you clear-cut reasons.
You never will. You just don't want to. You just don't want to understand. That's the short of it.
Why I am not a fan of this relationship. I have given you valid reason after valid reason after valid reason.
I know, but you come up with things where I'm like, oh no, let me explain that. Like, you're literally off your rocker in that case. Like any person I've ever spoken to, you've never wanted me to talk to them anymore. Or
Oh yeah, that too. That's so toxic. It's like, you never like the people that I date. Well, maybe you just date really horrible people. I mean, you have a bad track record lately, Amber. I mean, with Erica. Oh, the whole thing with Erica and Brittany. You know what? Maybe I can make that a whole separate video because that's intense. That whole thing. It's weird and it's messy and it's odd and it's... Brittany said that she's a therapist. She didn't say what kind of therapist. So let me break it down. Wait, no. I'll make a whole video about Erica and Brittany because it's a big thing. Brittany said she's a therapist. I don't think she's a mental health therapist. I don't think she's a counselor. I know what goes into having to be a counselor, and I can tell you right now, I don't think she is a clinical counselor, a psychology. I don't think she has a psychology degree. Anyway, we'll move on from that for now because that's not part of this video. This video today is about this phone call. Anyway, I'm tired of these live streams. Is anyone else tired of these? I hate live stream eras. I hate them. Even before I was reacting, I hated like going from an 8 to 10 minute video of her like a couple times a week to 3 hours every day. It's too much. It's too much for me.
be with them. Or
Okay. I like Jade. Obviously that ended. Okay.
why do you say real names?
I like
We all knew Jade's real name. I mean, come on. We all knew that it was Jade.
Colleen.
Holy fuck. But that's the thing. How do you like someone who did the things that they did to me, and you know what she did to me?
Oh, Jade? What Jade did to you? What did Jade do to you?
Your body was speaking like a pinata.
But I also know what all these other girls have done to you too.
Oh my god. I just want you to support, like, because, like, I know you don't want to be my friend, but I'm just letting you know, like, I know you gave me the ultimatum, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, Amber, okay. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know if I would give an ultimatum to a friend who's dating someone who's toxic to them. I don't know if I'd be that bold. I'd probably just take a step back. Although with Amber, like with me, I would probably just take a step back and not talk to her much at all. But with Amber, if Alexis did that, it would, it would trigger Amber. We all know that. So I think maybe Alexis is doing the right thing by telling her straight up, like, I do not want to be your friend if you're going to date Tommy. I mean, I don't know. I guess sometimes you have to do that. Yeah, I think sometimes you have to do that when your friend is dating someone who is incredibly toxic. You don't, like, it's hard, but I think maybe if Amber loses her friends over this person, maybe one day she'll wake up and be like, wow, this person isolated me from my entire friend group. That's a sign of abuse. That's a sign of being in a toxic relationship. So, you know what? I think maybe Alexis is doing the right thing.
But genuinely, Tommy makes me like the happiest I've ever felt, and I want to keep feeling that. No, what makes me very sad is everything that's been going on lately online. It's been freaking. All right, I'm gonna hang up actually because you know that to be true.
How many times has she said I'm gonna hang up? She says it so many times.
I'm sorry, but the one.
And before all of this happened, me and Tommy never had sad moments like that. Like it literally was magic. And then all of a sudden,
it was magic because you're idolizing this person. It's so annoying how she doesn't see that some of her actions are borderline personality disorder. I was going to say borderline BPD, but that's kind of borderline personality. That is your fucking disorder. Before I continue, I wanted to say real quick, Amber admitted in this video that she's gonna go and call a therapist on Monday, and so we never have to tell her to go to a therapist ever again. Let me explain to you how therapy works. Therapy doesn't work if you're being forced into it. If you're being coerced into it. You need to go to therapy for you. You need to make up the decision for you. I think I've talked about this in a previous video. There's a timeline and steps of change, and it's mostly centered around people with substance use just stuff, but it can be applied to this as well. So the first step in wanting to change is thinking about it. Thinking about maybe I should go get therapy. The next step is, okay, yes, I should go get therapy. You need to make that decision yourself. So Amber needs to make that decision herself. Her we can scream at her all day and all night, you need therapy. She's not going to see the value in therapy until she decides for herself that she needs to. Because otherwise good luck finding a therapist at such short notice. I don't know what it's like in the States, but for me, I had to wait months to see a therapist. I mean, there's walk-in therapy that I can access, and maybe she has something like that for her too. And maybe she can even ask her mom, Mama Lynn, hey, hit me up with a therapist. Mama Lynn probably is in the system of therapy because Mama Lynn is a recovering addict. So she probably knows some resources in the community for her. But Amber is never gonna get the full therapy experience until she decides for herself. She sees for herself that she has a problem, and she needs to go get help. She did mention in the live stream that, like, wow, maybe I am just manipulative and shitty, and maybe I do need therapy, but I don't know if I believe what she was saying. So
mental health got low because we were being harassed for days on end. It just sucks that you're taking my mental health and then Tommy's mental health and like using it against us and saying, yeah, this is the deciding factor of why I don't like this relationship. That's crazy to me because you have also been in situations like even your current one. Let's not go there. I won't do that.
Okay, yes, but nobody's perfect, but they have never.
She did go there. She did say that. She weaponized Alexis's relationship against her. That's so toxic. It is so toxic. It's like Alexis has told Amber, you know, they've been best friends. They tell each other everything. And then to turn that around in an argument, that's so toxic and so awful. Like, Alexis, thank God that you're not friends with this horrendous woman anymore. She sounds so exhausting to be around. Oh.
Okay, yes, but nobody's perfect, but they have never said the things to me that Tommy has said to you.
I think that maybe, like, you took it wrong.
But,
oh
like,
my
one
God.
of the specific comments that she made to you was awful. I would never say that to a partner.
So what people think that comment was, and I saw someone, like, I saw someone in chat saying what it was, and then Alexis had told them what it was. I don't know for real, like, if it's that actually is what Tommy said, but it makes sense. So basically, Tommy said something along the lines of she wishes that Amber would join Tommy's late partner. Either that, or Tommy wishes that she could join her late partner. One of the two. So it's either threatening self-harm, which I think actually that one makes a little more sense, rather than wishing Amber would die. No, I think, honestly, I think it was Tommy saying that she wanted to join her late fiance, then be in a relationship with Amber right now. That's total speculation, but I think that just makes sense, right? Because Amber then later said that this comment was like, she didn't want to share it because it involved Tommy's late fiance.
Okay, but to me, like, so people are thinking this is staged. It actually is. Are you guys enjoying it?
It's not.
This is staged, actually.
For some people thinking it's staged, it's not. This is not. Amber is not that good of an actress at all.
Hazel? What a sweet little baby.
I don't know who that is.
Hold on a second.
You putting me and your audience on hold while you're in a live is crazy behavior.
Yes! She was on the phone. Okay, the first part of this live stream, she was on the phone just like this. Just... Sorry. Sorry. Fucking rude. Shit. Like, we were all throwing tomatoes at her in chat. Legit. And Alexis just called her out. Yes.
I think I'm disassociating. Okay, everyone's telling me to go to therapy. I'm literally, on Monday, I'm gonna get a therapist. And then you guys will never have to say that to me again, because that is like, it's a lot.
That's what I told you. That's what I just said. She's not, even if she did go and somehow magically go and get into therapy on Monday, she's not going to see the value in it. No one's going to be able to change her mind about seeing the value in therapy. She needs to make that decision for herself. She can learn, we can teach her more about therapy and how it's helped other people and what it does, and try and teach her the value of it, but she's not going to, ultimately it's up to her. It's up to her to decide if it's something that she needs to pursue.
I agree with them. I told you that.
But, like, I think it's time that maybe we take this off a line. And if you don't want to talk in private, that's fine. I will respect that as well.
I don't want things to get disrespectful. And I'm really not a super big fan of you bringing my partner into this, because they have been nothing but nice to you.
Okay, then let's move on from that. It's like...
Yeah, you're not going to apologize for that, because that was really shitty. That was a really shitty thing to do.
Tommy has only ever been nice to you. That's something else that's, like, really crazy to me.
Okay, but like, she could be nice to Alexis but still be a really shitty person to you, and Alexis still has the right to be upset. Duh.
Such a great time, the three of us. And
yes, but I don't agree with some of the things that she says to you.
Tommy has been going through one of the lowest times of her life, trying to gravitate that with thousands of people watching.
I understand. But when I was doxxed earlier this year, I did not take it out.
Okay, I get that. Her story is different, though. Dating someone with BPD, which is me, like, if your partner says you need space, you kind of take that personal. And I know I shouldn't take that personal. Once I'm out of, like, my weird BPD type of deal, I'm able to focus in and be like, this is normal. Like, no, because I'm like,
it's not going to be bad. Can I say something though? It wasn't the
She's so mad. Look at her.
space that she needed. That
Oh,
was,
and look, she did the nonverbal communication. Look what she does. Look what she does with her mouth.
can I say something though? It wasn't the space that
When people do that and they purse their lips, it means they're holding back with something that they want to say. Not all the time, but in this situation, I would say absolutely. I wonder what she's wanting to say.
she needed. That was the problem. But the problem was the comments being made towards you, because one of those comments were absolutely vile, and I would never dream of saying that to one of my partners, especially if we were still together.
I just know that like no relationship is perfect, but I do know that like in this one,
She just admitted no relationship is perfect, and she still thinks that they're going to be together forever, though. Make it make sense.
this is the closest to perfect that I've ever had.
Oh, there we go. Okay. You can say that every time. Amber says that in every single relationship she's ever been in. She says that.
Like,
You're literally giving me whiplash, because one day it's not perfect and you're breaking up, and the next day it's perfect and wonderful and magical. You're literally giving me whiplash.
That's, yeah. Thank you for saying that. Jeez.
you are supposed to support her, and you're supposed to support the fact that like I'm happy and like we're finally getting over that like scary like mental health situation that we were in. Like,
Okay, has she apologized
yes,
for the comment?
of course.
For the one specific comment?
Yes.
I know you know I'm talking about.
Yes. And it's like that comment hurt you more than it hurt me. And I'm just
Oh, wow. Really? Wow. You don't have that much self-respect to be hurt by that comment too.
over here like,
Do you remember how many hours you cried after
Because
that comment was made?
all right, Alexis, I'm gonna go because I feel like you're trying to make this way worse than what it is. And that's the part that's like really frustrating to me, because you're doing it in front of thousands of people. Oh my God. I am actively like in a relationship where I am happy and like
Like right now.
yes, because my mental health is finally improving. And so
Right now, but give it a minute and you're gonna hate it.
is hers. Like genuinely. And I know you've had your lows too, and you say and do things like you literally, yes, this is a skit and this is staged. Yes. You say and do things that like,
It's not.
you know, come on, like you've been there.
I understand that, but I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't speak up.
Okay, what made you, in my opinion, do something that wasn't okay is when you publicly went to a reaction channel that you know I don't like, and then you don't even want to have this phone call with me.
I thought she was going to go to a reaction channel. I had a feeling she would. I didn't know who she was going to go to. But oh lordy, it's Jordy? Okay. I didn't know that Amber, like, said that she liked him. I thought maybe she went to Zachary Michaels. I don't know.
Privately, you want to do it publicly yet again, knowing that I love you and I'm not going to be able to say no. Like, that's not fair at all.
Okay, but you don't always show me that you love me.
You guys are a couple, right? You guys are together?
I try my hardest. Like, I'm always there for you. Like, I feel like we've gotten the closest ever since I've been with Tommy. Like, all three of us hang out together. And
Also, I want to clarify, I haven't met either of them. We have not hung out in person.
no, it's not in person. It's very 2024 coded through the FaceTime.
Okay.
Like, I just want like us to be okay, but it's like I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to that point ever again.
No.
Dude, I don't know.
No.
I'm not gonna say anything
I don't think you
messed
will.
up, but sometimes I just feel like you choose your partners over me, and then they leave, or you break up, or you fight, and then you're back to giving me the friendship.
Are you guys like together?
You're not on the back burner when
No, they're not. They're really not. They're not together. It's just a very codependent friendship. They both, I'm just going to come out and say it, Alexis has BPD as well. She admits it later. So they're both very codependent on each other. They're not together, though.
it comes to me and Tommy, I have been closer to you than I ever have, and you know that. It was fun, the three of us like talking and like hanging out, and like it was
And you know that even after everything came out, I still gave her a chance. But it's certain things that have transpired since that I just can't get behind.
okay. Then
It's just like,
then we won't be friends.
Wow, so she's picking her partner. She's picking Tommy over Alexis. And Alexis sounds like she's been a good friend. Like a good friend. She had her back, right? Like, we're all kind of making jokes like, wow, she's really like, people are saying like, oh, she's clout chasing and wow, I think she just was, she's a diehard friend. I think that's what she is. And Amber picked this woman she's only known for a month over her friend. That's really sad. That's pretty messed up, and I feel for Alexis in that way. And I'm so proud of Alexis. I don't know her. I mean, I've left her some comments and she has liked them on TikTok, but I'm very proud of her. I'm really proud of her. And I'd really love for Amber or Alexis to see one of my videos, to actually hear from someone who knows about mental health and lives with mental health and has studied mental health. And I would love to be able to chat with Alexis one day. I think that'd be really cool. I'd love to chat with her. I don't think she'd ever pick me because I am a small channel, but I am grateful for all of my followers. Y'all are so great. You're so sweet in the comments. I do my best to reply, but sometimes it's anxiety. I get worried I'm going to say the wrong thing, but this community, we're pretty small over here in this little corner of the internet. But if I ever get the chance to talk to Alexis, I would love to.
I don't know what else to say. Like, it's fucked up that, like, I can't confide in you, like, as a best friend. Like,
you can.
you actually?
Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. It's just Alexis is putting down her boundaries and saying, I'm not going to be your friend if you're going to choose Tommy over me.
Yeah, like, you know a lot of stuff about my exes, about friends, about people in my life. Like, you know a lot.
Oh yeah, because she was telling Alexis everything, right? Like, she was treating Alexis like one of her many journals.
I really think that I would ever spill that. Be so for real right now.
I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
I was. Because it's like, what you did already has shocked me, has left me shocked. Like, you have hurt me by hurting her. Like, genuinely. That is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Oh, man.
And this is embarrassing. That, like, because I needed to have this conversation. It's like, I feel like I can't even fully, like, because we're public, almost
fully, like, gaslight and be a terrible person to you because we're public and every reaction channel is gonna get their hands on this. You're damn fucking right. You are damn fucking right.
4,000 people are watching. I feel fucking so embarrassed by this.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hang up.
But I felt like I had to do it because it was the only way we could talk. Like, how embarrassing is this?
This is music.
Because I need you to be accountable. Doesn't you refuse to see the truth?
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that I have accepted about you, and I understand, but that's not fair to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not fair to her. It really isn't.
I genuinely don't know.
I'm 2 hours late for my concert.
I hope you have fun at your concert. I now look like a dumb, so
A dumb.
I look like a manipulator. I don't take accountability.
Stop reading the comments. I'm not reading the comments. I'm not.
Yeah, but that's what okay. Amber, okay, that's another form of gaslighting. That's another form of, I guess, being a narcissist, of a narcissistic tendency. It's like, oh, it's all my fault then. I'm just the worst person. I'm just the worst friend to you. It's all my fault. I'm a manipulator. I'm a gaslighter. I'm a terrible person. She's fishing for that little sympathy. She's like, she wants no, you're a good friend and you've been great. Because she needs some validation here. Ooh, she is so toxic. Y'all, when I tell you that I was so mad with her drunk live stream, I was so mad. I think I was a little triggered, and I think a lot of people were too, because she was so smug, and she learned the definition of what smug means. And she admits, yeah, I'm smug. She was so smug, and she was so toxic, and so gross. It made me physically angry. Physically angry.
Talking to you.
You have seen.
Amberlyn, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think that sometimes.
No, she fucking dumb. She gave into it.
You're vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm letting you know that, like, I firmly.
She's making a very rash, quick decision on something bad. She's making a bad decision. And you know what? Not a lot of people are talking about this, and a lot of people don't want to talk about this, but Tommy has a kid. Tommy has a kid. Amber, you're not equipped to deal with a kid right now. Are you really? You can't even deal with you. I hope that Tommy doesn't have custody over her kid, because I don't want her kid to have to be in the middle of this shit. The kid doesn't have any consent over what is happening right now. They don't have a say on anything. And I really hope for the kid's sake that they are with the dad and not with Tommy. Because it's gonna be real fucking bad if a kid gets involved in this crap. Don't fuck up the next generation, please. The next generation, we're trying to be change makers. We're trying to change the cycle of abuse. Let's not.
I think that you're wrong in this situation. It's not fair because you already know. Yes, but why does it have to be publicly? Why?
You know. She told you.
Because you aren't always accountable when it's private.
Doing it live doesn't change the way that I respond to you.
Yeah, even the gaslighting. Oh my God, I was raised by a gaslighter. I know what this is. Her switching it up, saying, I don't like Jordy, when Alexis was like, I thought you said you did like him, and Amber was like, no, I never said that. Gaslighting. That's gaslighting. So of course Alexis is like, we're doing this live, so there's video evidence of this, so you can't gaslight me later. That's what she's doing. Perfect.
That's all I gotta say.
I beg to differ.
I'd probably be crying more, actually, if we were off a line. So
I don't know if there is going to be a resolution right now. I think that we both have a lot of things to think about.
She's so mature. Well, she's mature in that. She was mature in that. Like, there's not going to be a resolution tonight. Definitely not. And I wish Amber Lynn listened to that. Because no, there's not going to be a resolution in that phone call. They're both, their emotions are heightened. Yeah.
I've already been thinking. I've already done my thoughts. I've been journaling. I've been thinking. I've been talking.
Not the aggressive journaling.
I love her. I love Alexis. Not the aggressive journaling. All that journaling is not getting you anywhere. Amber, you're not. You are not being self-reflective at all. Oh my God.
And I know what I want in my life, and I know how I feel about certain situations. I'm happy. And
all right, but you're gonna feel how you feel. I'm gonna feel how I feel, and I don't know what to say to you, Amberlyn, because I feel like sometimes I'm just literally repeating myself over and over and over until you see my perspective.
I can see your
seriously
perspective, but like,
no, you don't.
You're also not understanding mine, and I can't fully explain it because I'm live streaming and it's personal.
Yeah, you're not. So Amber isn't listening. She really isn't listening. It's like talking to a brick wall. It just like bounces off. Why do you not want to be my friend? Because you're in a toxic relationship. You never told me why you didn't want to be my friend. Because you're in a toxic relationship. You're just not. She's just not ready to hear it.
I'm not fully able to speak to you in a way that I would, because there are personal things that obviously I don't want to say on here.
I am just as much as you are hurt. I am also hurt. I'm upset. I still can feel the way that I feel.
Yes, and I'm letting you feel the way that you feel.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I didn't mean to hurt you. I don't know how that I did.
No, by bringing up the fucking the partner. Yes, you did. Yes. Oh.
And if I did hurt you, I'm sorry.
She said she was hurt. So like, I'm sorry that I hurt you. She's not being accountable. She's so not accountable for anything.
My final straw was when you brought my partner into this. That was my final straw.
Okay, I'm sorry for
there you go. She said it.
Bringing your partner into this. I was just trying to relate.
You're not sorry.
I was bringing like relatable situations together, but I would never look at you and say me or them. I would never do that.
If I was in a what you assumed and saw to be a harmful relationship, I would want you to.
There's nothing harmful, and this is where I'm going to hang up, because there's nothing harmful happening.
Again, she's like, I'm going to hang up. She doesn't.
This is like the softest love I've ever had in my life. Someone to actually like love me gently, and it's not toxic or this like gross, like heavy, abusive Like, I've been in abusive things, and you know that. So this is how it feels to, like, be loved.
Yeah, apparently, like, some things are coming out about Jade, too. They were in a toxic, abusive relationship, apparently. That's not what Amber told us. Amber said she was so in love, and oh my god, the best person ever, the most passionate love I've ever had. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. It was toxic. Of course it was. She had just met Jade shortly after the breakup with Beck. Of course.
Without, like, feeling like there's some sort of, like, abuse going on. And I don't want to talk about this. Like,
Okay, you're fine. You're safe. Everything's good.
I'm not safe. This is gonna be on every fucking reaction.
I also loved that she did that. She took a step back and be like, are you okay? Are you safe? Because Alexis knows BPD and knows that the spiral is happening. She wants to make sure that even though she's having a fight with Amber, she wants to make sure that she's okay and she's safe. That is so big. That is so huge, and I love that. I genuinely love that.
Everything's good.
I'm not safe. This is gonna be on every fucking reaction channel there is.
Damn right it is. You know what? Damn right it is, Oscar. It's just gonna be on every reaction channel there is, including the minuscule ones. Bitch. Goddamn, look at my arm. Like the Michelin Man.
Hang up.
And nothing bad is happening.
Yes, everything bad is happening. Like, you've made me have this phone call publicly. That's not fair.
No, I think it is fair. I mean, Amber keeps saying, like, I don't want to do this publicly. And Alexis, like, insisting. I mean, I don't know. That feels a little weird to me. But at the same time, I don't know the relationship. I don't know their friendship. Like, I think maybe that is a good idea to have it publicly.
Okay, well, some of the things you have said to me are not fair. Okay, well, my friends have literally been outside for the last 20 minutes. I have to go.
So what was the point of this, then?
See, she doesn't want to end the conversation. She doesn't.
Like,
Because I wanted to speak to you on a public platform where you could be accountable and you couldn't just say whatever you wanted out of emotion.
I have BPD. I have a lot of emotions right now.
So do I.
I don't even know how I'm, like, actually doing this.
I don't use that as an excuse. I do too. I don't use it as an excuse.
Yes. Thank you, Alexis. I know Amber didn't hear that, but thank you, Alexis. Oh, so good. It's not, you can't use it as an excuse. In one of the live streams, we were chatting about being on the autism spectrum, which I have mentioned before. And I'll make a video on being autistic. I totally lost my train of thought here, but the people in chat were saying, oh God, don't introduce Amber to autism. Don't teach her about what autism is, because she's just going to use that as an excuse. Anyway, yeah, I do plan on making a video just talking about my autistic experience. I was diagnosed when I was 22, so yeah, I guess look forward to that.
Okay, I have to go. My friends are literally like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
So you did all this. Okay.
What? Say it.
What's the next step in this, like, situation?
Dude, I don't know.
Type deal. She says type deal after everything, and it's disgusting. She said to, like, Tommy, I love you, type deal. Sorry. I'm sorry, Oscar. I didn't mean to trigger you. It's gross. I know.
I want you to be happy for me.
I was trying to be. I don't know what else to say.
Well,
This is just, we're going in circles now. So
I hope that you have fun at your concert. And
She doesn't.
I don't know.
Okay. Have a good rest of your night.
You too.
And then she immediately cried right after, like, I can't believe she did that to me. Dude, that's just a short recap. I filled in the blanks a little bit of what Bottle left out. Messy. This is messy. I'm excited for vlogs again, honestly. I kind of miss the days when I was making fun of her for cracking eggs, the way that she cracked eggs and the way her nails looked. I miss those days. Anyway, if you like this video, please like it and leave a comment. Engage with it. It means a whole lot to me and my channel, like a lot to me. So thank you very much for watching and engaging and commenting. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let me know if you liked my e-girl blush, because I think I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Okay, it's grown on me. I kind of like it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to take time for yourself, do something you like, self-care, practice self-care today, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.